Christ. Christ, sir. But thank you very much. Sorry about that. I can probably put the chocobo away now, right? Chocobo away. And then let's do this next thing that I'm quite nervous about. But we should be able to relax a little bit going into this one at least. Be a smooth takeoff, if nothing else. This gonna be a doozy. This gonna be a doozy, Fangy. Hey, Fangy, come look. Hey, Fangy, come look at this. It's not, it's just, I got this video game. It's called Squall's Adventures or some shit like that. I don't know what it's called, but it's got a guy with spiky hair on the box. I think it looks kind of cool. I think I might play it with you, Fangy. I think I'm gonna play this video with you. I'm gonna play this video game with you, Fangy. If I can find the fucking thing on OBS. Excuse me. Let's try. Let me try and find this beast. And not not that Final Fantasy. We want Rebirth, bro. Why is OBS hiding it from me? I am here. I'm just in my There it is. I found it. I found it. Strange shaders. Right. Whilst that's going, I really need to go. I need you to go to the little boy's room. So excuse me. Bro, we must have been so close on that first run of Ultimecia. We must have been brutally close. Because she talks a lot of shit in that fight. So that last phase of Ultimecia still has like phases technically because you can't kill her till she's said all her bits. That's why Irving was doing 0 damage at times. So we hit that twice on the first pull. So we were brutally close, man. Very fucking close. I can only imagine. We did it. We did it. All right. Well, I'll go fucking get you more storage space then. You know how much game this game is? It's a lot. It's a fucking big game. It's bigger than the Remake. And that game was big. Let's just see if I can make it, I can satisfy its request. Its inappropriate requests. Oh, that sweet melody. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Squall, everybody's alive. Squall nearly lost himself. He nearly lost himself, but for the power of compassion and arousal, I fucking did it, didn't he? They fucking pulled it off, didn't he? Oh yeah, it's a pretty wild ending, certainly. It's the most lynching part of that whole experience, man. Where's my disc cleanup, man? I mean, it finna let me play. How does this shit work, bro? Oops, I didn't mean to do that, actually. I'm used to playing... I was using circle as confirm the whole of that last game. Whatever that game was we just played. It was X to cancel and circle to confirm, so I'm just gonna have to get my head around that. Whoa, look at it go! Yeah, but I haven't cleared any space, bro. So don't be fucking complaining to me, because I'm trying to open my disk cleanup now. I done deleted so much as well. I got rid of Call of Duty, if you can imagine. That game I played once. How does this work, bro? Do I actually load my fucking save data? I haven't checked any of that. Tell you what, story so far.
When there is so much to tell, where should I even start? With all that we saw.
Bang, shut up, go for a poo.
What we felt. This planet of ours. Destiny.
Exactly. Cherry called it, man.
Best to start at the beginning, perhaps.
Nothing carries over. That's upsetting.
The city of Mako.
In a way.
Ruled by the
but if you have save data from remake,
the planet of its very essence, the life stream,
you do get some bonuses.
Processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so
is that true?
few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy reactor.
Nice that they included this. I'm a bit miffed in a way. I mean, it's fine. We ball. We're here for the story ultimately. I was hoping we'd be able to carry our save data over in a bigger way. As far as I understand it, if we've got remake data, we get some summon materia.
And thus was destiny set in motion.
And that's it. It was a good job I didn't go and do all of those side quests, to be honest.
Set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's
All right, that's fine.
The company was
effectively, that's a bit of a letdown, right? Oh, the last one is kind. Thank you very much, and Kamal, thank you very much. If you're still here, thank you for the subscriptions. I guess my alerts thing isn't working. I'm going to look at that over the weekend. But thank you very much. Do check out the rest of the Final Fantasy VIII VODs if that last run appealed to you. We did a really good job on that one. I think you'll enjoy them. But we're gonna stay locked in on Final Fantasy for a bit. We might go on a little vacation after this, just so we don't get Final Fantasy fatigue. But we've got Final Fantasy IX next. Other than what we might play in between, if we decide to. I'll put it to a vote, man. I don't mind. I'll play Final Fantasies forever, man. You know me.
It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man.
Fang, you need to have a poo. That's why you're complaining.
The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth.
Right, Mr. Fang needs a poo.
Before he from the stars and the catalyst of our plight.
He's man, you could start beatboxing.
Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge.
Mr. Fang, go for a poo. I guarantee you'll feel better. Maybe you'll go to sleep. It's fucking warm in here, bro.
Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city.
We back. Yeah, me too, bro. It's going to be interesting. I am going in blind. I'm only going in with what we know from the OG, etc.
Was Destiny's crossroads.
What remake took us through?
Every moment.
We're going in blind. This will be the first playthrough we've done this year on a game that I am unequipped to
fight them was to break free.
Expand on immediately, but we're going to. I still have a shitload of Final Fantasy VII notes that we didn't touch in the last one. I better get those up. I don't know why I closed them after Final Fantasy VIII.
Brought his blade
And for those that are joining us, generally, I will always go and do a bit of research, or a lot of research, before starting games that I have a bit of an attachment to, and think I have a bit more depth than maybe the general fan base might not be aware of. So we try and break these games down and really try and see why these games turned out the way that they do, why the narrative is the way it is, what it was inspired by, what it was influenced by. And we're talking about like cultural influences or environmental influences of the developers, etc. We start unpacking all of that, and we give it a bit of a philosophical reading as well. But what I try to never do is superficially just put meaning on top of things. And by that I mean, just as an example, in Final Fantasy VIII we applied the concept of the monomyth, the hero's journey. Your Luke Skywalker, your Harry Potter, your Frodo, your Bilbo, all of those go on what we regard, or what we refer to as the hero's journey, the monomyth. It's the most easy to use and effective narrative device to make sure your story gets moving in the right direction. We applied that to Final Fantasy VIII, even though I will still say now it was just a stretch. I only did it to kind of prove the point that you can do this. The same with like the Jungian archetypes and stuff. You can apply Jungian archetypes to your dog if you want to, man. Doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't strictly mean anything. So when I say analysis or reading of, we're taking what we're shown and we're taking a step back, and we're just asking, well, why, or how is this being portrayed? We'll probably jump into that. I'm not going to give any Final Fantasy VII examples because we're probably going to jump into it pretty quickly, I'd imagine. But yes, I'm going in completely blind on this. They're going to pull some maneuvers that I am not prepared for, but I was very, very happy with how Remake did that. I was wonderfully surprised by just how well they managed to breathe some life back into Final Fantasy VII. When many of us fans thought it was done and dusted, man. I didn't want the remake, but now I'm very glad that we got the remake that we got. So it should be fun, and we're going to just try and unpack it in the moment. They're supposed to go the route of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Yes, it's a bit divergent. Like the remake is, it's not a remake per se. It's probably a sequel in a way. I'll try and explain what I mean by that when we get cooking. But it's not a de facto remake. It embellishes on the core material. It cannot exist without the original game existing. But suffice to say, some characters in Remake are fully aware of what happens in Remake. Namely Aerith. Aerith knows. She knows a lot. She knows who Cloud is before they meet each other in Remake. She knows that she's going to probably. There was a lot to like, and I was very suspicious at the first, man. But they fucking pulled it out the bag, bro. So this is going to be interesting. I could be a bit more laid back in this. We are going to do some, you know, we're still going to do the thing. Absolutely. I can't help myself, ultimately. There probably will be pausing during cutscenes. Don't worry. But it's going to be interesting because I've deliberately not prepared, you know? Yeah, Zack's about. Advent Children is canon. Dirge is canon. Obviously, Crisis Core is canon. It's all canon now. And we have to accept that and trust in the process. I was wrong to reject the remake on the first playthrough. I played it for 8 hours and I said, this is my worst nightmare. And then I came back to it a year or two later with a bit more of an open mind, and it rocked my fucking socks off. So, Rebirth got higher review scores than Remake. And that makes me pretty excited. A bit nervous, to be honest. Shouts out to Dark Enigma. Good to have you back, man. Bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous about what they're going to do now, because now that Zach is back in the picture, what I just don't know. I would love to give some predictions, but it's that much of a curveball that I am not equipped to really make any grand predictions. I don't know what's going to go down. So we're just going to sink into it, man. And when I start to see things diverging, or if I see things done in a way that the original did that I particularly like, maybe they've expanded on it, maybe they paid a bit more attention to it. I'm thinking Mount Corral. I imagine they're going to kind of expand on the hate that Barrett will sustain when we get there. And other things like maybe some expansion on Cosmo Canyon and stuff as well. And I could probably bet that 100% the Nibelheim flashback is going to be pretty heavily expanded on. We'll probably get into that towards the start of this, if I'm correct, but we'll see. Thanks for joining us. We've just finished Final Fantasy VIII, and if you did join us for any part of that, thank you very much. That was a fantastic playthrough. Really good analysis as well. Does the Emerald Weapon appear in Disc 2 or 3? I think it's always there in 3. It might appear towards the end of 2. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, actually. I can't remember now. It might be towards the end of 2. It'd have to be very late game, Disc 2, certainly. Disc 3. You heard it here, folks. Right, okay. Break a leg. No continuation on save data, though. You fucking dumb. Like, all you had to do was...
I'm waiting.
Roll the levels back to about 30. And then start new players that don't have remake save data, that have for some reason they bought this one before playing remake. You give them preset characters at about level 30 or less.
And part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Wasn't a tornado, bro.
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration the involvement of Roots and has begun investigations into the matter.
You are fake news. Okay. Oh, did you catch it? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? We're going to see Zach first. We're going to see Zach first. First prediction. Let me explain. In the timeline that we started, quote-unquote timeline, Stamp, the Shinra mascot, that is then used as a bit of a mascot for Avalanche, a way of they can use to communicate to each other under hiding in plain sight, basically. In the original quote-unquote timeline, Stamp is a beagle. At the end of the game, some fuckery occurs, and we are shown a different version of Stamp that is instead a terrier. And these are markers for the different... This is how we can tell that we're going to be starting with Zack.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises.
Because on one of those little billboards, we had a little terrier version of Stamp. Now, anybody that's familiar with Final Fantasy VII will know that Zack doesn't make it back to Midgar. This shouldn't be occurring as per our understanding of the OG, right? There's been a divergence, man.
Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect. Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
This is what I mean. I can't predict. I bet they're going to find the bodies of...
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them. Come on, this way.
We're in Wacky World. This is why I can't make predictions too confidently. If I think of something, I'll call it out, man. I won't be able to help myself, but we're off the rails now. Okay. Okay. Shader's still trying to cook? Looks a bit weird.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, didn't have enough. Interesting.
Aaron!
Okay. We are playing as Zack in Final Fantasy VII. That's the thing that's happening now. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for this game a while, bro. The shaders still try to click on. I don't think it's completely set up the shaders yet, so it looks a little bit funky at the moment, but I'm cleaning up some space now.
Get away from her! He's got a buster sword!
Is there more than one? Is there more than one buster? Oh, Zack's got moves, bro. Zack's got skills. This is fun. Okay. He plays a lot nicer than Cloud does so far. Or did. Yo!
Heads up!
For those of you that aren't that familiar with Zack, you might have only played OG, which doesn't give us much information on Zack. If you've not played Crisis Core, you don't really know much about Zack. Zack is he is a tried and true soldier first class. A Above, way above Cloud's level, certainly. Yo, Kamal, thank you very much for the sub, bro. After this, we're going to do Final Fantasy IX. We might take a little break in between and play something else. We'll see.
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
Zach got to work quickly, bro. This is what I mean. He's smart lad. Yeah, I'm glad they're giving Zach
This is so messed
new
up.
life in a way.
All of it.
Rebirth just came out today on Steam, so the longest
Now, Aaron.
we've just been waiting for this to come out on Steam, man, because nobody really bought the PS5, bro. Despite what you may think, don't leave that there. That's quite important. It's quite important you don't leave that here. Just saying. Just saying. Zach? That dog, I'm begging you. This. Right. Well, how's that? We're going to go back to Cloud now. Cloud and Co. I just want to go to Calm. I just want to go to Calm and get a room. I don't want to see Aerith die in the first 2 minutes, bro.
All right then. Seeing as we've got
Christ.
time, want to tell the rest of us about you.
Yeah, me too, Kamal. Absolutely. He's a really, really strong character now. He needed to be a more... He needed to be a character, because in 7 he wasn't... In OG he wasn't,
5 years ago.
you know...
I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for
So, don't panic,
how little there was.
necessarily. As of remake,
Out of nowhere. The job of
we're in 2 different timelines, or we'll just call them timelines for now. So whenever I refer to timelines, because I don't think, you know, I don't think it's strictly a timeline, necessarily. But I'll just call it timelines for now. So in one timeline, represented by Stamp, the Shinra mascot, as a beagle.
coming down, huh?
Flashback.
Hey man, feeling any better? Oh good. Sure don't look it.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Who's that? Who's that? Who's in this scene right now? Because the camera's making pretty sure that we take good notice of this grunt that's sat on the floor right now.
Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Christ.
Hey, rein it in.
Another giveaway. Zach has 2 pauldrons. How many does Cloud have?
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor.
They are very smart to start like this. Oh, I got chills, bro.
Those Turks gigs.
They're very, very wise to start like this. Those are indeed Zach squads, absolutely.
Job's a job, I guess.
Yeah, it's if you know, you know. It is, man. I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna let it happen for a bit because my brain's kind of a bit fucking. Fight a green dragon. Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
Let's go.
Okay.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Done. Notice Cloud's eyes, by the way. What colour are they? And what colour
Wait in the truck.
might they be?
I got this.
Yo, yo, yo! Oh. I'm sorry, I blew up the mic. Sorry about that. So you understand. Fuck. Oh! Oh! You can do it.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
The Cloud just sounds completely different here. His whole demeanor. This is a brilliant opening. I think the shader's still kind of shitting the bed a little bit. So I might try and reload the game after these cutscenes, but just bear with me for now.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the shader's definitely still trying to do bits, man.
something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
Oh, it did.
Villagers tried to take care of the monsters
Oh, yeah.
themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra.
Yeah, I'm going to look at that in a sec. Let me just reset this cam. That's
Said
weird.
no. Best they had.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Home sweet home, right?
Just booting up the cam. I'm going to reboot the game once we get back because I know why it looks a bit funny. And I think we can sort it.
No home, so I wouldn't know.
The shader's still trying to cache at the moment. We didn't have enough space for it. We didn't have full space. So if I reload the game, I think it's going to be miles better.
She died shortly after I was born. My father.
Whoa there. Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Yeehaw! It's me, Tifa!
Hope I didn't keep you
All right. It's Mayor Xander. My mistake.
mayor here.
Yeah, we'll reload it in a minute. I think the visuals will be better. I think it'll be less
You to our humble little town.
draggy.
Please, if you'll follow
Just
me.
waiting for the game to give me control again.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Oh man, we're going to explore Nibelheim completely. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. I'll get the cam going as well. Do 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 ba da ba da ba. Do 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 do. Get that camera going. So it couldn't fully cache the shader, which is one of the reasons it was being a little bit visually weird. I'm just going to see. I did clear up some space after it tried to cache the shaders. I'm just going to see if I can grab a little bit more. This game is a monster in terms of size. Shouts out to Andrew Liu. It's good to have you, my friend. Get that cooking again. I'll keep an eye on the cam as well. See if we'll let it go through the shader. See what it says. Hopefully it'll be all right this time. Do 3D Indie uses PS2 graphics and bless you, man. I'll have to have a look at that. See if it clicks. We might be all right. We might be all right, to be honest. Oh, you motherfucker. I have to watch that again? That's fine. You know why they put the fast forward cutscene thing in this? Because the game developers said they became aware that a lot of people like to watch media in double time because TikTok. So thanks, guys. Right, I'll do that quickly again. We should be a little bit better now, though. Thank you very much, BB. I'll get the chat button at some point. I was a little sick last weekend, so I didn't get to do much stream stuff. At least the stuff I intended to do. So I'm gonna touch down on it this weekend, and yeah, get some of the stream stuff back in. Which one least demanding? 7 remake or 15? I've not actually. I did 15 on fucking PS4, I think, and I still need to get 16. I will definitely do my first 16 playthrough on stream. Absolutely. I'm excited for that. Is 15 quite demanding? Sorry for this little replay. It won't take us a second with cutscene skipping and that. Good question. A good question. One I'm not probably equipped to answer. Because I never thought I'd be playing Final Fantasy games on PC back in the day, certainly. Hell no. And now I'm waiting for it. Now I'm like, fuck the PlayStation, just give us the goods. Because that's the important thing at the end of the day, is that we get to play these fantastic experiences, man. Nobody's buying PS5s at the end of its life cycle already, which is sad. I probably still will try and get one at some point. But alas... This is a big black screen. Thank you. Ow, I'm Sephiroth. Don't touch me. My nails. You broke a nail. Ow. A BB screen. You're right. How weird. Sorry about that. How weird. It just yeeted my OBS as well. Let me check this out, bro. Let me check this out. Let me have a quick look-ins. Yeah, sorry about that. It completely yeeted the stream, bro. So, I'm just going to do my due diligence, see where it wants me to have storage, even though I've got storage, bro. Very strange. So, we might have to run that back one more time. I do apologize for that. Yada da 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 da. Very weird. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just give it as much headroom as it wants. Because the memory demand was sufficient enough to yeet OBS altogether. Really weird. Certainly not something that the remake did. So we might have to run back that sequence one more time. Sorry about that. Oh, it's got to be done. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite, or one of my absolute favorites. I'm gonna miss that game. I probably am gonna play it in my own time as well, because I'm gonna go do all the stuff that we didn't do on this. I plan to do some YouTube edited content for it at some point. So I probably will be playing Final Fantasy VIII relatively soon, funnily enough. I'm just making sure I've got enough headroom on storage, although that shouldn't really be the issue. As a benchmark, I'll run with that. But the problem was, or seems to be, when I get to the Nibelheim section, it informs me that it doesn't have enough memory available, which is a doggone lie. I'm just going to make sure that it has as much headroom as I can give it. And hopefully we don't see that again. Okay. Yada da 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 da. Okay, let go. Let's try that. OBS is a bit of a resource hog as well, which isn't going to help. Okay, let's give that another go. Yeah, I have a benchmark, brother. Yeah, I think it does include all of it, bro. I think you should be all right with that. More or less a Game of the Year version as far as I'm aware. Right, let's run that again. They should have plenty of headroom. So I'd hope we'd be all right, man. But I do apologize. I want to go run around Nibelheim, brother. Yeah, man. I think it does include it, but so we're fine here, right? No complaints about memory in this bit. Yeah, man. I mean, I've heard rumors, and there are rumors that GTA 6 is going to be $100 at retail on launch, which is fucking insane. I know that like some mainline games are already like 70. That's a lot, bro. I understand that games cost more now, but you know, that's not our fault. That's not the consumer's fault. It is difficult these days, man. Like, I got this game on a sale, but it was still £45 or something. It is, man. Sorry about this. I hope it's going to be all right now. Fortunately, we don't have to retread too much, bro, but It's odd that it would give me it when we reach Nibelheim and not now. If it's got an issue with video memory, it should probably start to have that problem now. So I'm hoping, well, basically we'll get to Nibelheim and we'll find out whether or not it's going to give or not. And I fucking hope it does, bro. But we'll see. Just business, brother, unfortunately. Ow! Right. Godspeed. This is what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wow, we still get the story, bro. But I want my save data continuation. We've got a working game now, apparently. So I guess that's the main thing. Loss of some visual fidelity, but we're here for the vibes and the story, bro. We never had an issue with graphics when it was OG, you know.
I'd wager soldiers eat more than your average Joe.
We got a dark-eyed cloud, man. Yeah, just pirate it, man. I'm very pro piracy. Like, I don't hide it. If you like the game enough, I suggest buy it at some point, but it's rare that I'll buy a AAA game on launch if I have the option of pirating it. And if it is good and worth my time and money, they'll probably get it eventually. And I'm not being like that's how I do. There's some games that I pirated originally that I bought numerous times, man. Zangan. Zangan. Zangan.
You are?
Richard Zangan,
Never.
a humble
Never, Andrew. Never, ever, ever.
teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Never. They'll only care about it more. It's a bitter pill to swallow, brother, but
Well toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
I've been doing my squats.
Who asked you?
In an ideal world, my friend. But yes, not in our lifetime, certainly. Not in our timeline, certainly.
Shy. I have many pupils your age.
Yes. Yes, brother.
100?
Andrew, yes. Do that. You have my full support to do that.
One of them is from
Buy indies because they have reasonably priced games and they're normally just as good.
perhaps
I'm playing Fear and Hunger 2 at the moment. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm definitely going to.
a real talent.
I'm definitely going to. I don't bluff with this sort of stuff, man. I bought Undertale twice after pirating it. I bought Shovel Knight a couple times after pirating it. I bought Like a Dragon after pirating it. Just a few, you know. That's out to Arunya. Zanga was interested to see in the... Absolutely, yeah. It was really weird that they put him in the last order, but I'm glad that they did. And we'll see how much expansion he gets here as well. Right, I think we're ready to lock in. It's good to have you, man.
Fights.
We're all thrilled to have you.
Should you need my help, just say
Oh, the fucking lights in my eyes. Oh.
Goodness! Is that you, Cloud?
If you're feeling
We got Dark-Eyed Cloud, okay?
one of the group stretching sessions in the square.
Dark-Eyed Cloud.
The
You know.
the coolest.
Going on in here.
I miss like everyone else when I had the chance.
Hey. We're going to have a good look around. I'm going to be dragging my feet a little bit. I'm sure you understand. I don't really need any items. Thank you very much, BB. What the epic water tower, bro?
Who was it that used to say how scary the military was?
Truly. Truly. Claudio-san.
How did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away.
Okay. Keep an eye on Tifa, and not just Tifa, obviously, but the way that Tifa talks to Cloud. Because Tifa is trying to do something here. Or she's trying not to do something, I should say. So she's probing Cloud to try and get an idea of where his head's at. Because ever since Cloud came back to Midgar, he's been a bit of a weirdo. Tifa's commented on this. Like, bro, it's been 5 years and you changed, man. You're scaring me. So Tifa will be asking deliberately vague, open-ended questions to try and understand. She's operating as this maternal, motherly sort of carer figure, with Tifa and Aerith being the two bigger maternal figures of this game. But it's all about, you know, motherhood. It'd be nice to see Gaskin from the Denzel anime special appear in Remake Part 3. He might, yeah, he should do. I imagine, because Advent Children's canon now. So everything's on the table, which is a crazy, crazy timeline to be in. Absolutely. Yeah, 15's been out a minute as well. I would like to return to 15 at some point because I'd never played the episodes, bro.
You went to my place?
Yep.
I figured you might be there.
I let myself in and I went and I found some panties in your wardrobe. And that's what we're going to do now. This layout is identical, is what we want to see. So far, Nibelheim has been a pretty much 1-to-1. Now, if it'll only let me...
My room?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
You
Yes.
through my stuff?
Yes. Yes.
I know I shouldn't have.
Oh, man, you didn't find any drawers?
Cloud! You asshole!
What can I say? Pickling the Ivory is a perform pieces using sheet music you have acquired. Okay.
Did you actually play it?
Went to town on it. I know, I can't believe they got rid of it, man. They got rid of that and Cloud getting molested, bro. What's going on? Wow. 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 Very cool. Very cool. Cool. All right. And my performance. Fucking epic, man. I'm happy with that integration. That's one of the best piano integrations I think I've ever seen in a video game, if not the best.
Where'd you learn to do that?
What can I say?
You gotta play for us sometime.
What can I say?
You're a merc of many talents.
What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? No, not really. To be honest. I certainly can't play that one. Thanks. I love robbing houses, bro. I've only just got back here. I've already just got back here. I'm breaking into people's houses, man. Jamming on the... Oh!
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing. And that day was no different.
It's because you're feeding a chili con carne, man. What is that? Too spicy for your cat. Don't be ridiculous, Tifa. Don't be ridiculous. Home on the range. I need to go see my mother, Claudia. Where's Claudia at? Where's Mummy? Where's my moo-moo? Mind you, this might be the crisis core layout. What's going on?
Out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
I wouldn't mind some chili as well, to be honest. Damn, shouldn't have said that. I want to work out with everyone.
Let's get started.
I want to work out with the biddies.
Better to begin than with pose 1. The Seraph. Are you ready? Lift your arms straight up and reach for the sky. Press your arms to your ears and show me your palms. Keep those fingers straight all the way to their tips.
Bet this is so lit. Fuck me, I thought it was never going to end. Oh, Christ, man. Hello, kitties. Whoa! They do animate a good cat in these remakes. I'll tell you what, for. I'll tell you what, for. They do animate a good kitty cat, man.
Soon these troubles will be a thing of the
Let's go to church, bro. Where's Toofer? Where's Toofer with the cowboy hat? Yeah. I don't know how do I do it? I want to go see my mother. Where's my mom's? I got to go see my mom, Sephiroth. Oh. Fucking, that's a nice piece. That's a nice piece, brother. That's a nice piece, brother. What a relief. More blonde white people. Thank Christ.
Is he like Sephiroth too?
That's right, brother. And how? And where? And who? All this and more, man. And Cloud's disassociated derivative adventure. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Mother, yeah, Cloud and Claudia. Cloud and Claudia hit the road. The third timeline.
Soldier, good to see you. How about a taste of home before you go?
What does home taste like? Because this is shit. Whoa! Damn! Damn!
Is that Cloud?
Damn!
Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us.
Silly motherfucker! What you doing here? My sandwiches. How dare? Haha! That's so Cloud. Cloud always did like a sandwich. That was the best sandwich I think I've ever seen, bro. I'm really hungry now. Ever since I started playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, I got real hungry. Christmas crackers, man. Mount Nooble.
Hey, good to see you, soldier. You can leave this gate to us. Nobody's getting through.
All right, look how shiny this sword is, by the way. I don't think the Buster Sword has ever looked so clean. I don't know if that's deliberate. I kind of hope it is, because it would make sense for the one. Well, it would make sense for it to look less shiny and new and more tarnished by the time that Cloud gets it. You know what I mean? I quite like these menus as well. Does take a bit too long to load, I would say, but this is nice. And I guess we got some sort of what's that? What's that now? I'm guessing that's going to have something to do with the way, with the level. It kind of looks a bit like the sphere grid, bro. I did have a massive issue with how the skill trees were presented in Remake. I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Considering we've had way better ability systems like the sphere grid in Final Fantasy, I thought they kind of sold us short with that, to be honest. But hey, if it is the same, at least we know there's a quick way of doing it rather than having to do it manually, which is kind of admitting that the system is boring and bad, because there was none of that crap with the sphere grid or what have you. All right, brother.
Sephiroth's in there right now.
Is he?
Would kill for a shot of him, but I should probably wait till later.
He'd shot for a kill of you, brother. Can I get in yet? Let Sephiroth discover the math of the pair. I want to go see my mother, but I don't know where she at, man. Home on the range.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth, man. He's getting his nails did.
I can only imagine what their lives must be like.
Is that you? No. Where's Toothy?
Ah, hello there. All our rooms are reserved for you Shinra boys, so take your pick.
I'm a Shinra boy.
Huh? No. Cloud?
I'm a capitalist dog.
Get a load of you.
Okay? Don't fuck with me.
Couple of years.
Wonder if Vincent will use his mechanics in Part 3 and retool it. I was thinking this, man. Give it, yeah. I imagine, you know, Dirge of Cerberus is kind of remake bait now. It's kind of remake bait. I wouldn't be too surprised if we got a Dirge of Cerberus remake in future. I don't think we'll get it anytime soon because we're going to get the Final Fantasy IX remake next. But damn. Yeah, I also don't know if Vincent... My predictions were we're not going to see Vincent in Rebirth. My theory for this is because of the way that they introduced Yuffie. My prediction is still, at the moment, that they may give Vincent his own DLC scenario, and we see him, we play as him whilst he is still a member of the Turks, whilst all the stuff with Lucretia's going on, up until, you know. I think there's a big chance of that happening. I really like it to be that way. That's my prediction at the moment, just because of how they handled Yuffie. God almighty, we're not playing that game anymore, Moose.
Then I stopped by my mom's.
I stopped by my mom's.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think my mum moved. Yeah, definitely. Notice how he's reluctant to do so. We're gonna see what we can read into from that, I think.
My dad died when I was a kid.
You know things.
I left for Midgar.
All right, you just confirmed it. It's all right, Ash. You sly dog.
It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years.
Going blind. Absolutely. We just take it as it happens, man.
And last.
Mummy. I just did poopy.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey,
Welcome home.
Let's go, Polly.
Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
Oh.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was literally just about to call it, bro. This cutscene will not be. This is where Cloud's gonna be fuzzy on details. Because this never happened.
Nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
This is all verbatim
You know,
from the OG.
temptations in the big city.
This is exactly the same dialogue so far.
I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
That's how to fun dog.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
It's all verbatim.
They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of
course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Interesting. That was handled exactly as they handled it in
We were, but
OG, which is fine. I think that's perfect. I don't think that needed changing.
Reasons.
But just so we're clear, that didn't happen. Ha. Whoa! Yeehaw! Howdy, partner! Howdy, partner!
Do our village proud.
Yes, boy. I'm a country boy. Welcome to Nibelheim National Bank. Yep. We got your material security box. You want to check in some money or some material?
Sephiroth's here. Those beasts are toast.
Make sure you're good and rested.
You too. Catch you later. Catch you at the club, honey. Very detailed minimap as well. I'm vibing with this so far. Alright, let's go to bed, man. I think me and Sephiroth have got bunk beds. I hope we got bunk beds.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
If we could go party.
This landscape.
How dare you?
I could
So-
swear I've seen it before.
These two don't have
You okay?
IBS. Is what? Because that was my biggest prediction.
Day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early.
Cloud, I go poopy. Cloud, you go poopy too. Okay.
All right.
Cloud, I go poopy again.
Night.
Are you okay, brother?
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
You do squats together.
Pretty much the same for me.
This is good for your digestive system, Cloud. Alright. Oh my god, who's that?
Too.
Yeah, we got our own DLC.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough.
Oh yes, we're gonna see Cowboy Tifa. Let's go. Is the first soldier portion in the cell phone ever Crisis game as a T? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt we'll ever get a
We leave.
standalone Sephiroth game. I truly doubt that.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My
And sorry.
Tifa, you can still
The anime's a little bit funny on canon as well. Like the anime's not strictly canon, just because of the circumstances around
pumpkin.
the whole events at the reactor. It presents a very different sequence of events. I'll point out when it happens during the flashback.
You can ask anyone around here.
But the anime was a little bit loose on some of the details.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
Let's go. Yeehaw.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Yeah, he does. He has to take the photo. He has to.
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
For reasons.
One photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that? There? Thanks.
Say cheese.
Sounds like you were having
Hey,
a good time.
Yeah, there we go.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were. For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Leave it in, boys. More or less. Some there's one big divergence in the Nibelheim reactor, but the rest of it we can take on faith. Before Crisis is something we need expanding on a bit, just because it never got to the West, and it does include some really interesting lore and narratives surrounding Avalanche, not Barrett's Splinter Cell, but the actual core of Avalanche, and the Turks as well. I'm a big fan of the Turks, and I'd say if there's a good opportunity to put in some of those before Crisis ideas, would be in my hypothetical Vincent scenario. I don't know if we'll ever get a before Crisis remake or anything like that, but we'll see. They might want to expand on the Turks a bit. The Turks are fun. But I think Vincent would be the biggest opportunity to expand on the Turks, given what evidence we have today.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not.
Well, this is fucking lovely.
I thought you guys were in a hurry.
This is a little bit lovely.
You'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Hold on. Who we got with us?
Yes, you really are the best there is.
There's no giveaways, is there really? No, I don't think there's any giveaways. Beautiful. We didn't really get much of the main theme in Remake. We did have it, but Remake has its own theme. So when they were using leitmotif and all the rest of it, they would generally use that a lot more. Oh, hold on. I just saw another theme song credit. And it wasn't Uematsu. Interesting. Yeah, Young Tifa's fantastic, man. The cowboy attire, or the ranch girl attire is too much, man.
What do you think?
She's a bit of a baddie.
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Just not Cloud, is it, man?
It's on now.
Oh, okay. Cloud feels a bit better. Well.
Let's finish this.
Oh, staggered an enemy. I got an achievement. Wow. Everybody clap. Okay. Juggling. Juggling's a bigger thing now. No worries, Cherry. You know where we'll be. We'll run this up until hour and 10 minutes, bro. Just because we had a bit of a false start.
There doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I
All this talk's of poops, isn't that, man?
leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Sephiroth smiling? Whoa. This truly is another time. Okay. It's kind of dripping in the open world mechanics. There's going to be a bigger focus on exploration in this one, I'm guessing. If I had to guess, I would say it's starting to pad out these new mechanics that are going to be rather specific to the overworld, as it were. I don't think it's going to be the overworld as we understood it to be. I think it'll more be different regions, like the Corel region, you know, the area with the buggy around the Golden Saucer, etc. But I don't think we'll ever have an overworld that we can hop in a high wind and fly around, to be honest. That's very true. In fact, I think some of them might do. They had flip phones in Advent Children, right?
Come on, soldier. You
Yeah.
can do better than that, can't you?
Interesting point.
Just you watch. Steady.
Hallelujah. Oh, I'm trying to get this parry timing down, bro. Hey, Sephiroth, clap your hands. Clap your hands if you're happy.
Let's finish this.
Piece of cake. Oh shit, piece of cake. Pizza cake. Pizza cake, Sephiroth. I said a whoopsie.
Take it away.
Hiya!
You're done.
Yeah. I'm just ignoring you, bro. I don't think I'm in too much threat of dying, so I'm just gonna mash these guys out. Whoa, hello! What's that? That's cool. Got the blade beam going on. Okay. Hello. Okay. You're right. You're right, Aranya, to be honest. That's a bit of a break in continuity, brother. I can't help but agree with you. I can't think of any reason how that change benefits us, to be honest. They should be using flip phones. I actually agree.
Thank you.
Who's that? Who's that?
I got the rest.
Who's that man touching Tifa for? Ow. I'm so glad they gave Cloud a bit of a ranged attack. That's actually bullish.
You're done. Time to get serious.
Honey, you're done. Honey, you're crisp and toast. Try this. Try this on for size. It's your color.
This ends here.
Epic, Cloud. That was so good. I'm so impressed. When you did that, I didn't know what to think. Didn't know what to think. I just felt the need to protect my genitals, man. Don't even know why. It was instinctive, really. My arms rushed to cover my stomach, man. Cover my extremities, my weak points. I don't know why. I just felt threatened, I guess.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
Oh.
You better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Pizza cake. Materia can be materiaed. You know? Oh, thank you. What materia do we have, Cloud? Yeah, I know. What materia do we have? Road Warrior Bangle, is it? Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I've kind of already got it equipped, but I'm gonna trust that Chadley's in this game. I'm gonna be scanning motherfuckers. Hopefully Raging do be coming through, man. Raging. Come on, guys. I love cutting grasshoppers. Yippee!
You're done.
Ha! Ruffle stomp. Look at me, Sephiroth. I'm ruffle stomping.
Say, that one felt pretty good.
Ooh, I'm horny as hell. I'm horny after that. Gosh. However, hot flushes, Sephiroth. You too, maybe. Just not even a bit. Okay. I'll make you honey yet. Don't worry. I know just the thing.
Bring it on.
Ow! Birds attack me. Hey, now. Oh yeah. I trust Chadley's going to be in this game, bro. So I'm going to be doing my scanning. I don't know if it's important for me to be doing my scanning now, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because it might all just go towards the same beastie. I don't know what they call it. But hey, I'm going to heal myself first. Sephiroth, you truly are the poster child of capitalism, bro. Hey. Stand down for what? Let's scan this boy. You right, thingy? To be honest, we just got done with Final Fantasy VIII. And I don't remember there being any sort of, because they have phones in Final Fantasy VII. They've always had phones, even in OG. They had phones. But there was no sort of there was no sort of long-range communication in Final Fantasy VIII, which is funny because a lot of the tech that's presented in that game is pretty high class, man. Like the technology they have in Final Fantasy VIII is pretty sophisticated, pretty slick. They're not missing too many of the necessities that we have, really. Not that way. I was gonna swan dive to try and make Sephiroth. Okay. I was gonna try and make him giggle.
Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago.
Is it?
Come on back, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Who put the box? Who put Tifa? Who put box? We're going to the materia cave. Okay. You first. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Make sure you... Oh, tiptoe. It's essential that you put your hands up against the wall. You could probably just walk through this, guys. Well, there's a razor.
Gotta make a detour.
A Nokia.
To think I almost made you our guide.
Hey!
Reconsider. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off the cliff.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes.
Can't prove that. You can't prove that I'm obsolete. Silly. I don't do computer good. Burp. Oh, League of Legends? Sephiroth. 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 Does it have League? Sephiroth. Mako measurement facility. I think this is added. Hello. Come to pooper. An orbital level boost materia. Well, how could I ever say no? My God. Oh, link materia. Okay. Remove level boost, baby. Cloud the sun. I want to press the buttons. Me press buttons. Sephiroth. Sephiroth, thank you. Headsets, because they are more modern than 7 and think they are old-fashioned, while 13 use hologram communicators. So true. So true. I'm just surprised the footwear isn't... I mean, Zell's got some fucking great sneakers, man. But I don't see any of those sneakers in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, it's Aerith. That's strange. Oh no. That's not Aerith at all. Whoa, exactly. That's my... Yeah. Pretty appropriate reaction, my guy. Let's scan the screamer. And I don't mean thingy. Oh, he's weak to fire in that. Oh! Oh, he's doing it. He's really spinning it. He's really spinning his ball around. Okay. Hey, I'm going to cast fire magic on you. You're probably going to... Oh, I got an achievement. Yes, clap. Please clap. Such a good gamer. Can't wait to show friends my gamer score. I killed that screamer, mate. Didn't scream once. So I feel a bit let down by that, but... Maybe he'll scream later on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, Sephiroth, you read my mind. Hello, we can hop over railings now. Fuck, this really is Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. It really is the second remake. I thought I was playing OG, bro.
The reactor may have been around for a while, but there are still pockets of Mako.
This game's so good, it's just like the original. Whoa. I have to push this? We'll talk about that. I know why. I know why. It's tech versus nature. It is trying to reject a natural force using technology in place of spirituality. And it doesn't work. Because the only thing that really works in Final Fantasy is compassion.
Gas levels reduced by 20%.
Is it? Like, bro, I don't even know if I'm taking this to the right place or not. Or I take it over there. Sorry, Sephiroth. I was just pushing the big box around. I'll take it over there. Take it to the church. Guns exist in Final Fantasy X, so Waka can be racist. This is. All right. Just go over there. Nope. Can't go any further. Can't go any further than that, Cloud. Waka is so racist, man. He is. He is. And he's racist because he's stupid and uninformed. So, word to the wise. If you find yourself feeling slightly racist, it could be because you are stupid. Hot take, I know.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
Epic. Beep, beep, out of the way. Epic. Hey, friend. Feeling a little racist there, buddy? Cool. That was sick.
Elevator access restricted due to Mako gas concentration.
Oh, I see. I understand now. Sorry, Moose was being an idiot, thinking about racist ginger islanders. Which really is quite the dichotomy. If you think about it. Well, he has the hottest girlfriend, so what do I know? Maybe Lulu's all into that, man. Maybe I should be more racist. Fuck you, TV. You're white. You're white. White. Alright, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not, but I also don't have Lulu in my life, so. Ooh. We're really climbing the mountain, boys. Sephiroth. League of Legends when we get back. You'll really like it, I promise. The meta's based right now, trust. You're really gonna like the community. It's actually based. Oh, it's the bridge. Bridge of falling down.
Come on.
Oh, baby. You know what time it is. If it keeps raining, maybe if it keeps raining, there's a 0% chance that the village is going to burn down. So, it's looking up. It's looking up.
I'm the guide here.
See? I'm incredibly racist and I hate my cat. Oh, it's the Boingo Bridge. Ow. Ow. A lot more violent than OG. Mr. Fengy. We're not going to be too long, mate. We'll be 54 minutes, sorry. The other way around. Whee! Don't land on... Whoa. Whoa. Somebody should have checked that bridge. Go. He's sopping. He's sopping wet. Oh, she. And how? So she. And how? And how? Yeah, it's true. And I'm blind. God, I hope he wasn't the main character. Whew. Can you imagine? Whew. I think that was Barrett. Wow, fucking hell thingy. Yes, son.
He's in Fate's hands now.
Ow, you. Fate's hands?
Do you know the way?
Should have given him some armbands, bro. There should be... All soldiers should have inflatable armbands, man. For that exact reason. I'm gonna sort my webcam out, bro.
Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry,
Thingy, you are smelly, and you smell like an actual asshole.
Well,
In my life. That is just breathing. Breathing asshole. Not saturation boost. Sharpening.
I'll be joining you up front this time. For your
Sephiroth's in this. What?
good luck.
Sephiroth's in this game. And how? Scalable wall. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's got yellow on it. That's good. Ah, fuck! I love Uncharted, man. All right, I fuck with this. I don't fuck with the yellow. If we could just take that yellow out of all video games now, I'm kind of done with it. I'm kind of done with it. I'm kind of done with the whole yellow thing in level design. Can we just? Bang! I'm done with you as well, fam. I'm done with you. I'm in soldier now. You have to take care of yourself. I'm in soldier now with Sephiroth. The war hero. He killed more Wu-Tans than anybody I know, and that's just fucking ace, man. What am I? He left the game. Mr. Feng. You want a little snack? Shut you up. My God, Sephiroth. Sephiroth. What? When I heard Sephiroth in this game, when I heard Sephiroth in this game, I clapped for several minutes. I clapped for several minutes, and then what? Can't breathe. Materia cave. Let's go rub on crystals, man. It's good to see that they kept the padding in from remake, innit? I'm so glad. I'm so glad the padding's back. You guys?
Just have to go through.
Who's coughing, man?
Let's not waste any time. Mako, this is dangerous.
I'm not gonna fight those because I choose not to. I know what the game's doing, and I don't agree with it. So they provided me with an additional route, so I wouldn't have to fall for this scam that game tried to present to me. I'm too quick. Too quick for that, man. Empowerment materia. Give that to all the women. Cave. This is a cave. This is cave as hell, guys. Right, I guess I do have to kill them then. Okay. Okay. Shh. Yep, crystals, trees. Everything seems to be, everything's coming. Everything's looking good. That's a crystal. We're gonna go talk about it, so dial in. I hope you guys aren't bullying Cherry.
It's beautiful.
I'll be very cross.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
Yeah, fucking awesome.
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
That's a hot take. That's a hot take, Arunya. That's a hot take.
And look at this.
Anything's on the table at the moment, man, and I'll tell you how I feel at the end.
For the Mako
I'm neither gonna I'm not gonna try and debunk that because I truly do not know where this game's gonna end. I truly don't know. Probably with one less brunette.
ever get to be a soldier. To put it
That's probably a good thing, Cherry.
the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within.
Self-cannibalism is a sin.
That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I need to can laughter. I need a can laughter on my soundboard.
Livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo.
Hojo from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him,
Real piece of work.
he is anything but.
Also my daddy.
We should press on.
Maybe. Oh my god, it's another screamer. Epic. Yes. Video games, let's go. I'm not falling for that scam. It won't get me this time, man. You're not gonna get my private keys this week. Nationwide called. They told me to tell you, fuck off, man. Uh-oh. Holy moly. Okay, go off, King. Jesus. Oh my god, up the yellow brick road. Fuck you. Sorry. That was so cynical. I mean it, though. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too bad. I hope nobody gets triggered or oh dear. I hope nobody gets triggered or traumatized on this lovely trip. So far, it's all sunshine and daisies, man, and kisses and cuddles and that. So far, it's kisses and cuddles. Windbrain. Oh, Sephiroth's dead.
You're done. See ya.
Yeah, we won't be here. Get the heck out of here. Sephiroth's my boss.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
And how? Let the creeping commence. Don't touch that dial. Who's that? Who is this? Who is this man? Thingy, you probably need another poo, son, or something. If he starts kicking off, I just probably because he needs a poo. You might think, oh, Moose, well, didn't he just do a poo? Yeah. 1 of 7. Imagine if you had to poo every time you had a meal. Because that's a brutal reality, man. So you best not be laughing at my cat. Mr. Feng is actually short for Mr. Sephiroth. Mr. Fengy. Oh my god, this looks like... You know? Please, video game. I feel like... Please. I'm so happy to be playing Final Fantasy VII again, but... This level design stuff is a mess. This is some bum-ass level design, man. This is some bum-ass level design. God, man. Yeah, yellow bricks. Wide open areas. Okay. Oh, no. We want to scan it for Chadley. Chadley. Future Chadley. Who's Chadley Cloud? I don't... It's a guy that I have a feeling I think I'll know. I think I might know in the future, but I don't know yet. Watch out. Brown bricks in Minecraft. I am Sephiroth, and I am a playable character. Watch as I am played. You give me a stagger tutorial now? That's so based. Hey, Sephiroth's got a move called Hell's Gate. Maybe we should keep an eye on that guy. Sephiroth's got an ability called I Love Mummy a bit too much. Maybe we should keep an eye on that guy. I don't know. There's something about how much that guy loves his mother that kind of strikes me as odd. Yeah, Sephiroth's cool, but I don't really like his big love heart mom tattoo. It's a bit weird. We're not allowed to get tattoos, but he's got a big love heart mum tattoo. I don't know, man. It just struck me as odd. That's all. Can I get one? Do you love your mother, Cloud? No, but I mean, he's got one. My mother's kind of a bitch. Yeah. Cooks me meals and that, and she's like nice to me. Because my dad walked out, so she's like nice to me and stuff. Gives me all of her attention. It just fucking kind of makes me sick. Yeah, she's alright, man. Cloud, I'd love to meet you. No, you don't. You don't really want to meet her. No, she only raised me. She only worked 2 jobs to make sure I could go to gimmer school. Yeah, I told her I was going to become like a fucking legendary soldier of sorts, and she congratulated me, and that's so typical of her. Trust me, you don't. Can I move this? Can I move this off the thingy? Or do I have to go around the way? Christmas, right? Okay, let go, Cloud. I heard Sephiroth talking in his sleep last night. He was talking about taking over the world with his mum. Probably keep an eye on that guy. Yeah, I heard he had like fucking... I heard Sephiroth was used to test all the corona vaccines whilst he was still in the womb. Probably keep an eye on that guy. That's kind of crazy. I think that guy's going to go a little bit sicko mode if we're not careful. Don't worry, guys. I've got this. I've got this. Not a problem. I love this bit in OG. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to press the button. Oh, a little bit snug in it. Sorry, just trying to cut his attention. Absolutely, man. Came out with a 3rd arm. All the doctors just scratched their chins and look concerned. Which arm do we get rid of? Can't get rid of the one coming out of his chest. makes him special? Thank God for the blue benches, man. They've never let me down. They had them all the way back in the day as well. This is 5 years before the events of Remake. Good to see that the blue bench company is still getting work. That's all I'm saying, man. A lot of these businesses, you know, they just go under at some point, man. Oh God, I hope a big monster doesn't jump out. Please, no.
What?
Get back.
What?
This way.
Oof.
Wish I had.
It thinks we're after materia.
Someone should tell it we're not.
La 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 la. That's better. Now I feel better. Woo. Yeah, boy. I'm Sephiroth. I'm Sephiroth in this video game. Certain enemies may have individual body parts that you can target and attack. Destroying these discrete parts can pressure your foe or prevent it from unleashing powerful abilities. Wow. Whoa, Sephiroth. I didn't think you were this cool. Right, I'll cut its bloody arms off then. Oh, hello, Cloud. That's another achievement. Wow, I'm on fire, man. Another one in the bag. Can't wait to buy some stickers on. And I thought you'd never ask. Yo. Kind of badass, kind of fucking epic. It was, yeah.
Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Yeah, boy. That's right. Got a laser, and it's coming right at you. Oh, you've got a lot of materia, Mr. Mine. Let's scan it for Chadley, future Chadley in the future. Oh, this is... Alright. I'm in this room now. And how? Fire. Go for the legs, boy. Yeehaw, Sephiroth.
Move in.
Okay. Now we're playing video games. Now I see what everybody was making a big deal about. Can't wait to see Cloud on a Segway, bro. The hoverboards? Yep. Remake's got him. He's knackered.
I'm excited.
I wish Sephiroth would say that to me. And that. You're just a little panting puppy, aren't you, Moose? And how? Stop it, you're making me sweat.
Stay alert.
I don't think that's going to connect, bro, so I'll just cast a big fire spell on it. That was epic, bro. Trine. Oh, it is the Materia Guardian. Oh, I know you. You were in, wait a minute. You were in, oh, Kingdom Hearts. All right. All right. All Board the gravy bus. Oh, don't hit Sephiroth. All right. Oh, he's got mucus discharge, man. I'm telling you, the discharge is never good for humans. Watch out. Watch out, Sephiroth. Watch out for his mucus. Oh my god. Your health runs out, you die? I've played a video game. I don't think I've ever had a game tell me that. When you stop living, you cease to live. Uh-oh.
Take it from here.
His hair smells like lavender.
Nice work.
I love what they've done with Cloud. All jokes aside, I mean...
Okay, hold up.
We know, but...
Missing something here. But everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
He was.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help
He
me
is.
to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will.
I don't know why you have to tell us the whole story about you climbing up the mountaintop. I don't see what that has to do with anything, Cloud.
You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too.
And then we fought, grasshoppers. I fought a big bird, big materia beast. Sephiroth's hair smelled like lavender, and it was just. And then we was like slicing together, doing like epic poses. And then we went a little bit further up the mountain. There was a couple. There's this thing called a screamer. It didn't actually scream, so I killed that. There was a few enemies that we didn't fight because I couldn't be bothered really. So I just ran around. And then we got to the top, and then things started happening. Yeah, Cloud's not a very good storyteller. He's not the best storyteller, bless him. Right, okay. Now we can all aboard the crazy train.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
Yeah, man, PS4, am I right?
Villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
I'll laugh if it was just a big PS4. That'd be fucking hilarious.
President,
What exactly is the problem with this place?
the people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Interesting detail, actually.
Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because Sephiroth was sent here. And I can only imagine it was partially Hojo's influence that made sure that Sephiroth was here. Because there's no other explanation, right? If you are working for Shinra at a high level, you would probably want to keep Sephiroth away from this stuff, right? So I think this is pretty deliberate on somebody at Shinra's part. But to what end, I don't really know. I fail to believe it's happenstance. With everything else we know about the story, and generally the story is pretty tight. It's a bit convoluted at times, but it's still tight, all things considered. This is the last place you would want to send Sephiroth on a routine checkup. Don't worry, bro. You didn't miss a thing. Just tell the surgeons to keep it on. You don't need any anesthesia. You just need video game trivia.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first?
Wait a minute. We're not gonna see Genesis, are we? We might do. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. But if we were to see Genesis Rhapsody, we would see him quite soon. Because Crisis Core is canon. Because Dirge of Cerberus is canon. So if Dirge of Cerberus is canon, Angeal and Genesis. Interesting. I don't think we will, but we'll see. No, I know. This is what I mean. Actually, it's like I don't know how to prepare myself for it either. But Genesis will still be about, man. Really, Angeal should still be about right now. You put Angeal and Genesis and all of them in Ever Crisis, which I know is a fucking gacha, but
Hojo, you are really something.
What are those things?
I don't think we're gonna see Genesis. But then, if we don't see Genesis, what the fuck was that all about? In Crisis Core, you know, like, where are we going? What is canon now? I'm asking these questions out loud. I don't expect an answer necessarily because I don't know what to expect anymore. It's exciting. I'm a bit nervous though.
Genova? Wasn't that...
For real. Final Fantasy is just so clever, so smart. Let's see in the mirror is just a fucking genius.
Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
Bless you. I think we will be, but I won't be over the weekend. I'm gonna go clean up all the playlists over the weekend. But yeah, we'll finish. Well, I don't know how. Well, okay, I think we've done it. Nope. We're here for 25 minutes tops. We'll see where we get to. I'd say, oh, let's try and finish the fucking Nibelheim flashback. But to be honest, after seeing how much padding it's had already, and it's not egregious padding. Like I will be complaining about a lot of the level design in Rebirth, I'm sure. Because it's one of my biggest problems with Final Fantasy VII Remake. The mountain climbing up Mount Nibel wasn't that bad, but it could have been a bit slicker. It was very much a video game, you know. Like I knew I was fully aware that I was playing a video game.
What are you doing?
Whilst that might sound obvious, you don't really want to be thinking that when you're playing a game.
Production of artificial materia.
You just want to be thinking about what you're doing, what's going on, and thinking about where it all might end up. But if I can see into the level designer's brain whilst I'm playing a game and be like, okay, this is video game. This is how you make a level. You just put enemies here, there. I don't know, climb up that wall. It's like, it's all right. I know we'd have random battles anyway, but sometimes it's just a little bit too much. Uh-oh.
My mother's name was Genova. Could it be that I was created the same way? Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special.
All verbatim again. It's pretty much 1-1. 1-to-1 with the original script. I do like it when they do this, to be honest. Because some of this dialogue just doesn't need changing.
Am I even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
Absolutely, it's nice to have them
The mayor had been
open
looking
to
forward
us.
to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well.
Absolutely.
Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
Bro, do you ever take that thing off?
Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
Looks like it. I mean, your stomach gets sore after a while, surely. Maybe he greases it up. Maybe he puts olive oil in. It's a good job that that one guy drowned because there's only 3 beds. I mean, I know Cloud and Sephiroth are sharing, but they might have a falling out.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there.
Yes, man. He's studying. He's studying. Leave him be. I have many leather-bound books.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor. Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
I want to run with you. Right, let's see if we can see the scene before the next 20 minutes. We are going to the mansion, so we're going to see a little bit of Sephi losing his nut a bit.
It was the biggest building in town, and older than the
I really like how they've handled this flashback.
conduct research there back when they were
Apart from the gameplay. But no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just being a dick, to be honest. All right, this place used to give me the fucking heebie-jeebies, so I hope they achieve that as well. Like when Sephiroth fully loses his mind and we get the that's when Baby Moose used to piss his little khaki pants, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oi, oi, oi. Huh? Oh, this is so nice to be able to see these environments like this, bro. Look at the lighting, bro.
Place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's broken. This is stunning, man. I'm kind of oh, an elevator now? Right. Hey.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
This is exciting. Oh, please make it freaky, bro. I want to be spooked. Oh. Here we go. I know this room. I know those 2 tanks. Yeah, the ambience is just right now. All right. Is Sephi reading up on Professor Gast?
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis.
The GOAT. Dr. Gast.
This life form. Genova. MEGL 771970.
Genova, new god.
Genova. Verified as an ancient.
Over, the Latin for new. Jehovah.
MEGL 913-1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
Montage. Reading montage.
He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading and reading, like a man possessed.
Hi, Fang. We're not going to be long, mate. Not going to be. I know, mate. Good. Really, but.
We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
It's amazing how much we can tell, how much we can spot the difference just based on Flashback Cloud's mannerisms, which are very strike us as unnatural now. It's a lot harder to spot in the OG, but the way that Cloud moves at the moment, that alone tells us that there's something a bit off here.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace.
Good start.
Eluded me at first. I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the
All the best.
in the words of legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after.
Sorry.
A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather,
Totally. Yeah, no, I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed.
Professor Gast, wondrous experiment.
Getting those Genova, those Advent Children flashes, bro. Those are distinct. They're different than Cloud's trauma flashes. Distinctly, I would say. That was very Advent Children, certainly.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
Music's beautiful, man. Perfect. Very subdued, one-winged angel like motif.
Asking myself,
All about that.
why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least.
What?
All right, maybe we will. Maybe we'll see this flashback sequence through to the end before we close off for tonight. That'll be a nice bookend, to be honest.
Get in there. The villagers need your help.
I'm on vacation. Oh, it's all right, man. I laugh at most of my own jokes, and it was good, to be fair. It do be like that. How's out to Micah is a rat?
Rat alert! Rat alert! We have a new snitch.
It's a nice day to rag. It's always a nice day to rag. There's never not a day to rag.
Our boy's limping already. That's all right. We can just slow down, see the suffering. Check on Mom.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Good to have you, my man. We're closing off soon, but we will be back tomorrow. We'll continue this tomorrow, certainly. But let's see if we can tick off the flashback. I'm not going to force it. I don't want to keep people over time. We've done well today. We finished off Final Fantasy VIII. Took us a little longer than I would have liked it to, but we move. We knocked that one out of the park, bro. So I'm excited to see what Rebirth is going to be cooking up in terms of divergence with the narrative. See if it goes harder on some of the bigger themes and stuff.
Hold on, Mom.
Hold on, Mummy.
I'm coming.
Oh. I'm coming just very, very, very slowly. Oh, you're all right, sir. You okay? Exit's that way. All right, you do you. I like your slides. I like your sandals. I'm coming, Mum. Oh, I'm coming. Mummy. And that's why Cloud doesn't like fire. Apart from fire magic being cast at green grasshoppers, man. He'll happily burn a grasshopper to death, man. But if he sees a fire that's not coming out of his own hands, then it gets a little bit sweaty. I imagine we'll get the shot that we saw at the start of Remake. This shot. Fucking Sephiroth. I hate that Sephiroth. Sorry, brother. Kaboom. Oh. There we go.
Run away.
We saw this particular shot in Remake. It was triggered by Cloud seeing burning buildings and such following the Sector 8 bombing. And the first bombing run. And because of that, the memory or the trauma of Sephiroth was invoked. And we made it pretty clear that Cloud wasn't actually seeing Sephiroth at the time. It wasn't even any Genova sort of meddling in that occurrence, was my argument. The boy is just heavily traumatized. This is fantastic, man.
Here he is! Sephiroth! Stop!
I like how this is done. This is slightly terrifying in a way that wasn't possible in OG, certainly. This is just a little bit scary. Do those things have bullets? Give it a go. Absolutely. I really like how this has played out so far. I've got no problem. Like, the only issues I've had so far is with the level design. Everything else is absolutely fine. That's rough. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Me too.
Sephiroth!
Here it comes. We're back. Perfect. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Fantastic. Well done. Alright, how much can they fit in 5 minutes?
Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Dad and I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad! It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Masamune looks incredibly difficult to use. Masamune, I guess, looks incredibly difficult to use, to be honest. Unwieldy, certainly.
Mother, I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
Oh, Oh, we got the Christ imagery. Oh, you spoil me. You spoil me. Oh, I live for that.
You murdered my dad.
I live for that. That's fantastic.
My village.
This fall looked rough in the OG. Oof. A lot rougher in the Rebirth. We'll start opening up the box of the other religious imagery and symbols that we get in Final Fantasy VII. There's a lot of Judeo-Christian stuff. We didn't touch on any of that. during the remake analysis. But we'll absolutely take full advantage of Rebirth to do so. Even we're going to learn a lot more about Sephiroth and Jenova. But depicting, giving Sephiroth this air of messianic, Christian Christ-like imagery is very befitting for a lot of the themes that the OG sets up. And he probably made that pose in the OG as well, but we definitely didn't get the same perspective on it.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world, and I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
And even Jenova is depicted in this form anyway. Bear in mind that Jenova is a shapeshifter. The way that she's going to appear to Sephiroth now isn't actually how she appears. This is how she's making herself appear in order to appeal to Sephiroth.
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. There's no need to be sad, Mother.
Welcome back, bro.
Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
So, long white hair, very human visage, but in face alone. We don't truly know what Jenova looks like. And to be honest, it's a bit of a contrivance that she's got this headpiece on, because we know that she is only taking on this form. Bearing in mind it's only in face, that's going to be what Sephiroth concentrates on. She only appears like this because this is part of her plan to get out of this mess. She's in a bit of a situation right now, and Sephiroth is her way out. Sephiroth's having his mommy crisis right now, so she's doing it's doing whatever it can to appeal to Sephiroth in this moment. He's not going to fixate on anything else but the face.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
I believed in you.
More Christ imagery, bro.
Not you. Whoever the hell you are.
Don't make me fight him. You're going to ruin this. If I have to fight... just do the cutscene. Thank you. Fight him then.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise.
Jenova is an alien. She's an anomaly, a corruption unto the live stream. She basically represents. She's a parasite unto the natural order of things.
Me a dumbass?
We'll talk about how Shinra plays into all of this tomorrow, We will be back tomorrow. I'm going to wrap up shortly. We're going to talk a lot more about Genova on this particular playthrough, and how all of these characters link to certain concepts in Jewish mysticism, particularly in and around the Kabbalah. We'll get into all of that this time round, because we didn't really touch on it too much, because Genova's not really... Well, she is and she isn't, but she's not a point of discussion too often in remakes, so we'll take full advantage of Rebirth to do that, certainly. But they've shown... They played that incredibly well. I'm very happy with how they handled that flashback. I think it was tonally perfect, and they gave us just enough clues about the bait and switch that we're going to be told about later on. So that was a really good setup, absolutely.
It's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Genova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back.
Genova is a broader metaphor. She is, in terms of the narrative, Genova is an alien entity that is central to the game's plot. But she serves as a potent metaphor for the disruptive and often destructive influence of Westernization and capitalism on Japanese society. If you weren't around for the remake playthrough, I will expand on that in gross detail. Don't worry. Good to see you, Bacon, by the way. Sorry, I was distracted. Genova's not an ancient. Genova's not an ancient. That is a misunderstanding on behalf of Sephiroth. But Genova is an alien that crash landed on the planet and begins causing widespread destruction.
Why?
Her deceptive appearance as a benevolent or otherwise godlike entity parallels a lot of things in terms of the game's narrative.
You're asking me this?
But just as Genova's cells corrupt everything they touch, she is a bit of an analog for how Western influence in Japan is portrayed as a mixed blessing. Economic growth, technological process, but also eroding a lot of traditional culture and creating systemic societal issues. So Genova being interpreted as an ancient is a lost sense of identity and a lost sense of spirituality. It's confused.
Maybe that's why.
She infects and manipulates the planet's life forms, effectively erasing their identity and replacing it with something foreign. Similar to how Westernization introduced new values, cultural norms that clash with Japanese traditions, leading to a sense of cultural dislocation, much similar to how a lot of people do deem her to be connected to the Cetra, but she's not. She's, Genova's cells are effectively a symbol of the disruption of harmony. It's a concept deeply rooted in Japanese philosophy. The use of her cells for experimentation does a lot to parallel real-world exploitation of foreign resources and ideas to kind of fuel industrial and corporate dominance. Her influence over Shinra in particular and the creation of Sephiroth is a reflection of how foreign systems and values can intertwine with domestic institutions, essentially, leading to a lot of hybrid problems that are difficult to untangle. Because Sephiroth is the quote-unquote offspring of Genova and Shinra's experimentation, he represents the culmination of domestic and foreign influences intertwining to create something destructive, something abnormal, something corrupted because of this new world that's been forged and these new world philosophies and this new take on spirituality, which is supposed to benefit the people en masse, but really only works against the natural order of the planet. So Sephiroth's eventual rebellion against Shinra and Genova, or with Genova, symbolizes a lot of, it symbolizes the rejection of the systems that created him, this discontent in Japan with the perceived failures of capitalism and westernization to deliver on their promised land, promises of prosperity and stability. We all know that the promised land is an allegory. There isn't actually a physical promised land, but a lot of people will also misinterpret this and say, oh no, actually it is. The thing is, the promised land can only ever exist in the future. It can never be definitive. It can never exist in the now because it relies too much on the future and of this rapid industrialization that is uncapped to the point where this idea of the promised land is just a fallacy in the end. So Genova's arrival and subsequent kind of spread mirrors a lot of this period of rapid change and the challenges that came with it. After the Meiji Restoration in Japan, when Japan adopted Western technology, military practices, economic systems in order to modernize. And while this did bring rapid industrialization and all the rest to Japan, it created social upheaval, environmental degradation, and the loss of traditional values. So this idea of Genova being a shapeshifter and lacking any kind of identity of our own is in itself kind of a representation of that. All of these characters are struggling with their own identity, not just because of Genova, but because of the state of the world that they're in right now. It's a world that works against itself. So none of these characters can really understand themselves because they've been raised up and under it. Sephiroth and Aerith were originally supposed to be brother and sister. That's why they still have the same kind of haircut, but as of OG and stuff, they're not actually brother and sister, but they absolutely did have that connection at some point, absolutely. Yeah, we'll tie the knot on that tonight. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll carry on with this. But as far as Genova and Sephiroth, I mean, yeah, Sephiroth is kind of both a victim and an agent of Genova's corruption, man. Genova's quite a lofty subject that we're going to be talking about a lot in this playthrough, I think. But it has a lot to do with the state of Japan and the effects of westernization upon Japan. And that might sound like conspiratorial nonsense for now, but check back in tomorrow. We'll start talking about this stuff in a bit broader detail. Genova is probably the most interesting thing to talk about in this game, I think. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that joined us during Final Fantasy VIII, and I'm glad we finished that. That was fantastic. Thank you for joining us for that, and thank you for joining us for the start of Rebirth as well. We kind of finished at the perfect point. I couldn't have wished for a better sign off today. So I'll dial back in tomorrow at the same time. It's Friday, so if you know, the VOD will be there if you can't make it. Kamal, thank you so much for the sub. We're going to hit Final Fantasy hard. We'll do this, and then we'll do Final Fantasy IX. We'll unpack all of it, bro. It was really good to have you join us for the finale of Final Fantasy VIII. Go check the VODs out. You'll probably really enjoy those, man. And yeah, we'll start to unpack this tomorrow. I'd say this is a good start, man. A really good start. Over the weekend, I'll be working on getting some of the stream production stuff done that I've been neglecting because I've been a little bit ill. Yeah, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes this year, man. I think it's going to be fun. Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you very much, Alvi. Thank you very much, Ashley, Kamal, Bacon, Pudgy, Arunya, Auntie. I know some of you aren't here, but just in case you see this, we miss you, and we'll see you in the next one. And anybody else that I might have missed as well, I do apologise. I'll put on under control again just to sign off for tonight. OST, FF8, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have the outro screen back on by next week, I think. Yeah, thank you very much. Catch you later.
What does it mean then, Randy? Huh? What the fuck does it mean?
I understand it.
That's a fire hazard.
No, you don't, because it's fucked.
Or before you came along, I didn't know what love was.
So I never expected Trump charging into a goblin's nest to not get some goblin vomit and slop and blood on him. I just don't want to catch him in bed with a goblin.
What does it mean then, Randy? Huh? What the fuck does it mean?
I understand it.
Oh, you do you? No, you don't, because it's fucked.
Look, there is. Get him out of here. Get him the hell out of here. Throw him back in the coat. Don't bring it. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him.
It's a nice day to rat. It's always a nice day to rat. There's never not a day to rat.